Hey guys, it's Pastor Andy, and I was just wanting to remind everybody that we are meeting this coming Sunday for our first service after reopening on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, and we hope that you will be able to join us. We know that not everybody is going to feel comfortable coming out as we begin to open back up, but we did want to make you aware of some of the changes that we're going to be experiencing at least this week. And just to let you know, our transition team has met already, and we're already considering things to recommend to the session as we get back together. And so just want to let you see some of the things that are going on. If you're planning to attend with us, just give you a little bit of preview about what things are going to look like as we get back together. What you see here is the blue lines that we got. We've got 6 feet apart coming up the sidewalk and all the way to the front door. The doors on Sunday will be propped open as they are right now, so you will not have to be touching anything as you come in on Sunday morning. We'll invite you to walk in to the sanctuary. You see our 6 feet spaces just to keep everybody socially distanced, all the way down the floor and down the center aisle. We're going to ask everybody to come as quickly as they can or move as smoothly as they can into the sanctuary. And I'm going to throw some light on here for us, but you see the chairs are spaced out 6 feet apart in every direction. However, if you are planning to come with your family, we will be moving chairs closer together so that families can sit closer together. So I imagine that there'll be a lot more chairs that look similar to this row right here and that row right there for pairs and family members that are working together. But then what we'll do is we will maintain 6 feet between chairs this way and that way. So one of the other things that we are making sure is just a reminder, there's not going to be any coffee bar. There's not going to be any snack time over there. Here is going to be where we take up our offering. We have a locked box for your security and your privacy. It is covered. We would ask that you would drop any offerings or otherwise into the box, and they'll be collected at the conclusion of the service. We will have some security people in our back to make sure that everything stays good with that. Sound booth will be filled up with our workers, and then we will come through. If you need to use the restroom, we are going to make those available, although we would ask that you limit the use of the bathrooms to just one person or family unit at a time. And as you see here, we are asking that you please wipe down any contact surfaces after use. The cleaning wipes and sprays are located on the counters or in an appropriate place. You'll notice that we have blocked off the back portion of our building because we will not be using our nursery or Sunday school rooms for obvious reasons. We do welcome your children, but we will welcome them in the sanctuary rather than having them be wandering around in the back and having to have somebody back there with them. We have located on our welcome table hand sanitizers for your use if necessary. And also we do have disposable masks. If you do not have one, you're welcome to use one of these. And we are asking that you use a mask this Sunday. And that's one of the things I know that we're going to be reviewing as the recommendation. So we're going to see how that goes this week. And just as a reminder, we will have reminder posters up. And so we're asking you to put on a mask in consideration of others so that we would not be negligible in spreading the disease that, it's just, we don't know who has it and who doesn't. And so the problem with this is that the virus can be in our bodies and we not realize it, and for at least, even up to 2 weeks. And so even though you may not be feeling ill or anything, you just don't know what's going on. And so in an abundance of caution and out of love for one another, we just ask that you wear your mask during our worship service. And even our children 2 years and up, for this week, we are asking masks to be put on, to be kept on them if at all possible. One last thing, if you are not feeling well at all, please do not come. We don't want to be ugly about that at all. We want to be considerate of everybody, and we know there are several that are desiring to come back. At the same time, there are those who are uncomfortable with the idea of coming back to public worship at this time. We want everyone to feel like that is something that they can or cannot do as the Lord leads you by your conscience. And so please be considerate of others. If you have been feeling ill at all in the last couple of weeks, especially if you're running a low-grade fever, please join us live stream. We will be continuing to live stream our videos, our worship services indefinitely, as far as I understand it. We have no plans to stop that. So we do invite you to participate with us via live stream if you're not comfortable joining us physically. But especially if you're not feeling well, we would invite you and encourage you to remain at home and join us via live stream. Also, for those who are in the most vulnerable categories, our senior members, those over 65 years of age, anybody with an underlying health condition, please understand that we love you. We miss you very tremendously. However, we do want to protect you as well. And so our heart is to look out for your best interest. And so at this time, we would encourage you to remain at home for worship and join us via live stream rather than coming in. And I know it's frustrating that we can't see each other any more than we can. And so believe me, we understand that. There's been many hours really of discussion and much prayer and consideration over this. We are trying our best to get back to a sense of normalcy as a church, and yet we all understand that the world is just a little different now than it was even 8 weeks ago. And so as we look forward to this time, our prayer is that God would make it possible for us all to be together soon. But until that time is clear, we're needing to take these steps. And so please pray for us. Let us and let us minister to you from a distance at this time. So with those things being said, I think I've covered everything. You're welcome to bring coffee, although it was mentioned the other day, if we're all wearing masks, I don't know how we're going to drink it, so bring a straw, I guess. But other than that, we're looking forward to seeing those of you who can make it and are comfortable doing so. Those who are not, please do not feel guilty. Do not feel like you're going to be looked down upon or anything like that. We are here to love one another, and this means appreciating where the Lord has each one of us. And so that's where we're going to be. Like I said, we're looking forward to when we can all be back together and worship together once again. So we'll be keeping you in touch. And until that time, God bless you. May He keep you. May He make His face shine upon you, all to His glory and to your benefit as one who looks to Him through faith in Jesus Christ.